Another week, another spoiler. Things are once again heating up in Genoa City. So let's take a look at Y&R and the Restless spoilers for the week of April 8th. In the upcoming week, we have Victor and Jack facing off against each other, a new romance is in the air, and Summer goes up against Kyle. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into it.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
Before jumping into the new spoilers of Y&R and the Restless, let's first take a quick recap of all things that went down last week. First of all, can we take a moment to acknowledge the fact that Tracy is finally getting what the fans have wanted so long for her. For years and years, fans were on and on about how Tracy didn't have any proper romance on the show. And honestly, we agree with that too. I mean, love shouldn't just be for the young ones out there, you know. Some find it later in life too. And we all know that Y&R just can't seem to keep the couples together in town. First, they broke off the inseparable Kyle and Summer. Then, Sharon and Chance, when things were just getting good. And even Daniel and Lily. The list just goes on, but this time, it's looking hopeful, at least for Tracy. The fans wanted to see Tracy in a front burner story, and it looks like we're getting it, one way or the other. For the past weeks, Alan and Tracy have been getting along really well. And honestly, the endless compliments that they're giving each other is just so cute. It's exactly what we were waiting for, and seems like things are taking off real good. Last week, Alan even surprised her with a gift. It was a scarf Tracy was looking through the window before, which was just adorable. They even went out on dates, and had a heart-to-heart conversation. Alan really opened up to her about his past, and about his evil twin brother. At the end, they even shared a kiss. As for the ongoing division war at the Chancellor Winters, all the board members put it to a vote. Lily, Devin, Billy, and Nate all went for a yes, and as we all thought, Jill was against it. So it was one against all, meaning the two companies have now officially separated. And guess who Billy wants to be his new COO of Chancellor Abbott? Yup, it's our favorite Chancellor, Chancellor. But this also means that we're going to see comparatively less of him as well, as he was clearly not as thrilled as Billy was about the demerging. On the other hand, Billy has caught on to Lily and Devin's plan as well. He now knows Lily wasn't really going to stay after all, just like Jill said. So the things are a bit more complicated than Billy had imagined. Jack also found out about Kyle working with Victor as the co-CEO of Glissade. He thinks Victor is trying to use his kids to get even about everything that's going on between them. He and Diane both want to think Kyle is easily manipulated, but they can't shake the feeling that Kyle's about to get played. Oh, and things between Diane and Kyle really got nasty last week too. Some hurtful words were exchanged, and now, Kyle is officially moving out with his son, Harrison. Talking about Harrison, Summer just can't get along with Claire at all. Every time she sees Claire at the Abbott mansion, she can't help but turn into a mean girl, shading her. Last week was no surprise as well. But the real drama started on Thursday, when Adam and Chelsea did what everybody was afraid they would. In the July 4th episode of the Y&R and the Restless, things get pretty intense between Adam and Chelsea. As they worry about their son Connor's recent OCD struggles, they end up sharing some drinks and reminiscing about the past. The emotional conversation leaves them both in tears, especially as Chelsea blames herself for what's happening. Adam does his best to comfort her, and in a moment of vulnerability, Chelsea kisses him. Now, Adam could have at least pulled back, but nope, they instantly hit the sheet. But that night of passion ended in guilt and regret. Meanwhile, Sally and Billy are also feeling pretty helpless about the whole situation. Sally thinks maybe they should leave town to surprise Adam and Chelsea and offer some support. But Billy thinks it's a bad idea and might come off as them intruding on a private family matter. Little do they know, Adam and Chelsea have just shared a very private moment in a hotel room. Poor Sally, we just can't believe Adam would do that to her. And dare he blame it on the bourbon? First of all, Adam really messed with Sally's heart with that brutal breakup to begin with. He tried everything to win her back, and constantly meddled in her new relationship with Nick. He fought hard for her, got her back, moved her into his place, and promised her a home. And then, in less than a month, what does he do? He sleeps with his ex, when Sally puts all her trust in him. Why do you think would he do that? Just to break her all over again? On top of that, Adam and Chelsea even made a pact to keep it a secret, which is even worse. That was just crazy, to be honest. Then, we have the original feud between Victor and Jack all over again. Now that Jack knows about how Victor hired Kyle behind his back, he's gonna go in full destruction mode too. It's one thing to mess with him, but involving his family? Jack's about to go full rogue. Hopefully, their ladies, Nikki and Diane, could stay away from the drama. Otherwise, it's just gonna get even more messy. Now, if this doesn't lead to another exciting week of Y&R and the Restless, I don't know what will. According to the spoilers from July 8th to July 12th, Tracy's got another surprise waiting for her. Tracy is having a great time in Paris, especially going on dates with Alain Laurent and everything. But her peaceful stay might get shaken up with two unexpected visitors. The Y&R and the Restless fans know that Danny has been on tour, and Christine has been right by his side. It seems like Danny has a concert in Paris, where he decides to take a break and drop by Tracy's place with Christine. Now, it can either end in a good note, or in a more awkward one. But we have a feeling it's going to be a good one. Yes, Tracy and Danny used to be married once, but it seems like they both have moved past it, way back. So maybe this time, it's going to be a sweet reunion as the three catch up on old times and new adventures. And who knows, maybe they'll go out on a double date too when she introduces Alan as her boyfriend. Back in Genoa City, the drama is heating up between Summer and Kyle. Summer is fuming because Kyle didn't tell her about his plans to move. Instead, she had to find out from Diane. Summer's not just angry about being left in the dark, she's also worried about their co-parenting arrangement for Harrison. She makes it clear in the preview, saying, "If you think that I'm gonna let you take Harrison away, you're delusional." Kyle, who's been pretty arrogant and reckless lately, insists he's staying in Genoa City. However, Summer's built-up anger is likely to spark even more conflict. Both of them have strong feelings, but they need to prioritize what's best for Harrison. The little guy deserves to come first in all of this drama. Meanwhile, Jack is gearing up for another showdown with Victor at Newman Enterprises. Victor walks into his office, only to find Jack waiting for him, ready to unleash his fury. He had warned him that his family was off limits. So it is pretty understandable where Jack's rage is coming from. I mean, the man just discovered that Victor is the anonymous investor behind Kyle's Glissade situation, and he's not happy about it at all. Their rivalry is about to get even more intense as they clash over family and business matters. With Victor and Jack at each other's throats, the drama in Genoa City is bound to be explosive. So, gear up for a roller coaster week on the Y&R and the Restless. And don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments down below too.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.